YouTube, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy KBeaZy. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make piano beats from scratch. So yeah, piano beats are pretty common nowadays. A lot of popular beats use pianos. Figured I'm gonna make a video on it, show you guys how I make piano beats. If you want just pre-made piano melodies like the one in this video, check out my new Paradise loop kit that just dropped. I'm also doing a contest with it to see who can accurately remake the loops most accurately. So I like how I just said accurately twice, but hey, regardless, if you want to stay up to date with that and just me in general, go head over to my Instagram, give me a follow at KBeaZy. Head over to my Snapchat, Twitter, give me a follow at KBeaZy the God. But yeah, besides that, besides the loop kit, let's get into how to make piano beats. So yeah, step one to making a piano beat is you gotta have root notes. There's no other way around it. You gotta have root notes to build your chords. So let's go D minor scale. So that's gonna be the root note of the scale, and then I'm just gonna build a melody around it. So. And then I'm gonna do an accidental chord, so I'll show you guys what I mean. So that would be the normal note, but you can make it sort of like a jazz chord if you just put it up one. So that note's not technically in the scale, but I'll show you what I mean. So that gives it like that gives it like sort of like a more like jazz, like tense vibe, I guess you could say. So now I'm gonna build the chords around that. So to build chords, I'm just gonna go so, and that works no matter what. If I put it on to C, so it's just the same thing. Okay, so that's the first chord, and then second chord. Okay, so then, so basically, to like make it a little more simple, so if I have this chord and I wanted to go up to F, right? Obviously that sounds whack, so the reason that is because sometimes you're gonna have to move the middle note up or down. So if you make the first chord, you can get that locked in. All you gotta do is just keep copy pasting it and then dragging it down, so that's the root note, and then sometimes you're gonna have to put that one up or down, you know what I mean? The middle note just has to go up one or down one sometimes just to fit it. So let's say I want to get this root note. So then I just moved it up one, and it's gonna sound good now. But since I'm doing this accidental chord, so I'll show you what I mean. So normally it would be this. So that one works, but then I'm gonna move the bottom note up, and this only works on like this note in the scale. So like that's the root note. If you go one down, you can usually move that one up one, so it's just one down from the root note, and that's gonna give it the voicing. Like if you move this up one randomly, it's gonna sound pretty weird. So like only do that on that note. You know what I mean? Like you can only do it on that note. So hold up. So now that we have the basic chords, there's some things we can do to make them more interesting. So I'm gonna first off just move the second note of the octave up one, and then I'm gonna copy all these, because these are the root notes, so I'm just going down an octave with all these. I'm gonna move it up. Actually, I'm gonna go to like E minor, so that's the chords I want, but now I'm gonna do some things to spice it up. I'm gonna hit Alt S to strum it, and you want to make sure you hit preserve end, so the notes like right here don't go too far out and like go past that line, and then you can just mess with this, and as you can see, you can make it as big of a strum as you want. So I want it to just be like, you could go big, like I sort of like that actually, you know what I mean? And then actually after that, I'm gonna hit Alt R, and that's gonna randomize it. And then you want to unclick bipolar, If you do bipolar, then it's gonna move them up and down. But if you just want it to go up or down, you just do that and then mess with this knob. So I want them to just be like a little lower like that. And that just makes it a little bit more real sounding, you know? So then after this, next step is gonna be adding a top melody to this. So we'll go like down. So then I'm just having a repetitive top note or top melody just to sort of like give it a vibe. And then I'm gonna do that little trick where you go down at the end. I'm gonna hit all R. And then I'm gonna do that, and then I could go there. That would be the regular note in the scale, but since we moved this one up, I'm gonna move that one up too. Alright, so now that we got that, that's the basis for a piano beat. Obviously the piano, it's just very simple things you can do to make a piano beat like this sound way bigger than it is. And one of those is adding the arps. You could use Omnisphere, Nexus, Electra. I like a lot of the arps in Electra. So literally I'm gonna go onto just like a random bank and just click an arp. So let's go like that, and then that's just gonna give it another, even though it's the same melody, that's just gonna give it a different. You can hear that little arp. And then the rest is just simple drums. And since you have the root notes, I've always found that it's hella easy to make these beats because you just gotta cut some low end out of the piano with that EQ there, and then the rest is pretty much just following the root note with the 808, and then the rest is just easy ass drums, you know? So I'm gonna get the Luna hi-hat, or not Kama hi-hat, I like this one. I've been using this a lot recently. Oh, hold up, my bad. So I'm gonna just follow these. Hold up, I'm gonna make sure it's, there we go. Gotta make sure your 808s are the same, or the right velocity. Especially after you hit the Alt S tool or the Alt R tool. So yeah, there we go. So then I'm gonna get this bubblegum kick. Actually, no, I'm using Starboil kick, I guess. So I'm gonna just add like a little. So then now I got that, and pretty much I'm just gonna add like one more melody. So I'm gonna go back into Omnisphere, And then I'm just going to get something for the top melody, just to spice that up a little bit. Because yeah, we already copied the main chords and all that over into an ARP. We just gotta get another sound for the top melody, and that's like a cheat code. Like we literally only made like one chord progression with one top melody, and then we made it sound way bigger just by duplicating it over into other sounds. So let me just get like a random ass. I don't even know what preset I'm clicking. I'm just clicking something from Bells and Vibes. And then I'm gonna get this part and I'm gonna copy it over. Hit Control C, Control V. And then that just gives it a little bit of vibe. And then I'm gonna add like a weird effect to it, like a flanger, and then I'm gonna get a fruity reverb or something. And then you can go like a lot of different ways with it, you know? Little subtle bell in the background, you know? So yeah, I'm making Control A, Control B, just to get this all duplicated. And I'm just hitting Control and left arrow to go back to the like first half. And then I'm hitting Control B again. So just Control, left arrow, Control B. And then last thing I could add is a synth bass, but I don't really think it needs it, to be honest. So I'm just going to clone it, send a piano roll, send a piano roll, split by channel, and then so I'm just gonna add all the sounds in. I'm just hitting plus and then dragging them all in. So I'm hitting the plus button and then you can just drag them in, and then I'm gonna make this unique. Last little trick you can do just to get another pattern is delete all the top melody. So you just have the chords, you know? I'm gonna go with this.
Hey KBeaZy, you fired up.
Alright, so yeah, this is going to be the arrangement of the beat. I'm going to let you guys hear it after I go through the arrangement. But yeah, we got intro with just the original chords with no top melody. Then we got a little pre with the hi-hats and stuff and all the melodies. Then the little bell drops out for the first half of the hook. Then the bell comes in, second half of the hook. And then right here we just got verse, original chords, then top melody chords with the ARP. We got a little like pre again, breakdown, hook, verse, hook, beat's done. So that's like another good way to arrange it. Instead of just going straight into the hook, you can have a little section with no 808 and just hi-hats and stuff, and claps. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna let you guys hear the beat now. Make sure to head over to my Instagram and give me a follow at KBeaZy. Head over to my Snapchat, Twitter, give me a follow at KBeaZy. For any of the sounds I was using, links in the description. Paradise Loop Kit out now, so go check that out. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys stay fired up, and I'm out. Peace.